Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Kristen and this is Life Made Simple. I do tons of cleaning motivational videos with a bit of home decor, renovations, and DIYs. Today's video is an extreme clean with me. This video was filmed over 2 days and is jam-packed with tons of cleaning motivation. There's a little bit of deep cleaning, painting, and decorating all within this video, so let's tackle this together and put me up on whatever device you watch these videos on and let's get it done.
I got this picture.
Before we tackle that huge mess you just previously seen in the last clip, we are going to start out with deep cleaning my living room rug. This was the first day that I started filming. I believe it was on a Sunday, and I just needed to get this cleaned. I actually didn't think it was that dirty until my youngest daughter had an accident, and I got the cleaner out and cleaned it, and my mom's like, you should probably clean this whole rug. So definitely cleaned it, and it was disgusting. I show a clip here next that shows how dirty the water was, and I was like shocked because I got this cleaner on, November, right on a Black Friday sale. I cleaned my rug then, and yeah, so it needed to be done. This right here is one of my many projects that I have not finished. If you don't know, we are a military family, and this house we bought is going to be a flip house. We literally have changed so much. I mean, I've painted floor to ceilings, and this is our master bedroom, and the only thing left that I really have to do in here is I just never finished the cutting in, so taking the wall color up to the ceiling, which I freshly painted the ceiling, and then I still need to paint the trim in this bedroom, but it needed to be done, and I was just in a very motivating mood, and I asked my husband, I was like, tell me, what project should I finish first? Like, tell me what to do, because I get so overwhelmed with all the projects that I have to do that I just can't pick one.
I can talk to you for hours, and we stay up all night, and when morning came,
a lot of things that I do in this video are kind of considered like a deep cleaning because I haven't done them in so long. I actually have not really decorated or done anything with this fireplace since Christmas time, so there is literally flocked dust, if that's what you want to call it, on top of the mantle, and then everything is just like covered in dust. And I've talked about this many times in my videos where I just feel like everything is so dusty in my house all the time. And when we got our AC unit inspected, or our heating element up in the attic, they said that when the house was built, they never actually taped like the ducts. So what it is doing is it's taking the dirt from the attic and kind of pushing it through the vents, so therefore I am getting more dust in my house. So down the road, hopefully we will be getting that done, and then that will eliminate the dust and all the crap that we might be breathing. If you're wondering where I got this garland from, it is actually from Hobby Lobby, and definitely do not buy it unless you have it 50% off or a coupon, because it is originally $40. But I seen this on Our Fox Farmhouse, is that what her name is, I think? I absolutely love her Instagram, and at Christmas time she had this like really, really pretty garland on her fireplace, and I was like, I want that, like that's so unique, but I think it would look good all year round. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I found it, and I thought I needed 2 of them because it drapes over, but I like had an aha moment when I was decorating the fireplace, and I was like, I'm just gonna, split it this way. So I think it looks really good. I think at Christmas time I might go get another one to make it more fuller, but we will see. That's quite a ways away.
But it's not easy, so tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know
If you see me walking funny or limping in this video, that's because I haven't worked out in literally a long time. And I used to work out 2 to 3 times a week. We have a really nice gym set up in our garage, and we work out with all of our friends and our neighbors, and it's just kind of what we do. But I have not worked out in a long time. I'm talking about like 2 or 3 months. And the other day I did a really intense leg workout, and I am paying for it. So that would be why I walk funny right now.
And I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
You'll notice as I'm cleaning, I'm kind of all over the place. Like, I'm mopping this area, and then I will continue to go clean something else and then mop that area. That's just how it works for me, just because I usually can't in one day get all of this clean. But because I have my mom visiting, she's watching the girls, I have more time to kind of get a whole cleaning done at one time. So that's just kind of how I'm doing it. It works for me. I don't know what else to say, but I hope this is motivating for you guys, because I was in such a motivating mood this day. Like, I got everything cleaned that I normally want to clean that just never gets done. I wish I could say that I mop my floors very often, but I want to say it only gets done. I don't know if I really want to say how often it gets done, because it's not as much as it should be.
Tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other, didn't want to let you go. 'Cause we wanted different things.
Right here, I am cleaning out my essential oils diffuser, and oh my gosh, I've only done this one time since having it, and I've had it for a little over a year now. And it may not look that dirty in this video, but believe me, it was. It definitely made a difference. It looks like brand new, and I'm going to be putting purification in here. Like, this is my all-time favorite when it comes to wanting like a very clean smell when you're cleaning, or if you cooked fish or something really smelly. It really does the job. I really like to take this essential oil and put about 5 drops on my vacuum filter, and it makes your rug and like the whole house smell really, really good. So try that if you haven't. You can use any scent that you want.
We came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy.
I try to vacuum my couch at least once a week, and somehow it always gets hairy, even though neither of my dogs get on my couch. Or let me rephrase that. They are not allowed on my couch, but I know for a fact if I end up waking up at like, say 2 or 3 a.m. and I come out in the living room, the black lab always is on the couch, and she will like slowly slither off like I can't see her. And it's really funny, but at the same time, she knows best. I don't even have to say anything, and she like bolts off the couch because she knows she's not supposed to be on the furniture.
I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, in my bed all alone. Never know when you home. I get unstable,
In here in my bottle, I have the Thief's Cleaner, and then I added a little bit of orange essential oils. I love any like essential oil that has something to do with citrus. It is just my favorite. It smells so fresh and clean. It gets me motivated, and that's probably like my go-to is lemon, orange, and then the Thief's Cleaner itself is just a very like nice fresh scent. But I use it on everything, like all of our surfaces, my TV, my windows. It definitely does not leave streaks at all, and it's so cost efficient. Like, I literally use it for everything. is just pretty much giving my Roomba a home. We used to always put our Roomba base that it connects to underneath this TV console, and just because we've moved things around and whatnot over the last few months, I just have not been able to put it back. But I always take a command strip and I command strip it to the floor. That way she, whatever, I usually call it a boy, so he can't knock anything over. But that is where he's going, back to his little home, and pretty much the living area is completely clean.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
This is one thing I am trying to be better at, and it is staying on top of these high chairs. I literally wipe them down every day, but I probably only take them off of the chairs about every 2 weeks. And I actually did this last week, but I was, like I said, I'm trying to stay on top of it, and it amazes me. Like, how in the world do all those crumbs get underneath there? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how they get underneath the chair when I clean them all off the top and whatnot, but yeah, it's always a hot mess under there. So I'm really glad I took the time to like to take them apart and clean them thoroughly.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Stay tuned to the very end and I will show you how I pretty much clean my crosswave every time before I put it away at the end of every use. It's like a little deep clean method that I use. I don't know if everybody else does it, but I find it very handy. And then I show you how well this thing works and how dirty the water is every time I get done using it.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So this table was really dirty. My daughter had done like a little Valentine's Day craft and we had given her the glue bottle. Well, let's just say we just let her have free range with it. Like, I was like, you know what? It's glue, whatever. It could be cleaned up. Well, she had glue all over the table, so I had to clean that up. I used my thieves cleaner at first to kind of oh my gosh. You will find out I cannot talk half the time in these voiceovers, but I disinfected it really well, and then I got out my magic eraser. I overall try to use very clean products, and I know the magic eraser is not a clean product at all. There's actually formaldehyde inside of it, and I probably should be wearing gloves, but I have to have my magic erasers until I can find something that's as magic as them. I will probably always have at least one or two in the house just for those very hard spots that I need them for.
Make mistake. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
For the most part, the living space looks pretty darn good. Everything is cleaned. I've cleaned areas that I haven't cleaned in a while. That's a whole nother story. I do not know if that's going to be in this video or not. If it is, then you will know. But I am going to kind of change this area up and I'm going to start a toy rotation system. So if that's not in this video, you will see it coming soon. And then the most part is I just gotta put all this stuff away and then I can move on to the rest of the house. This is mainly me. Yep, that's mainly just a whole bunch of my junk along with my kids. But I hope this is motivating to you guys because I have gotten so much done and it's such a beautiful day outside. It is honestly, it puts me in the mood to just clean and get it all done. So let's continue this clean with me and put me up on your screen if you haven't already, and let's get this stuff done.
Break me, no, nothing can break me.
Does anybody else have like a catch-all space? This right here, this bar top, which is a huge catch-all space, is definitely my catch-all space. So there's a little bit of everything up here. Like I said, I have been doing tons of projects with my mom being in town, just trying to take advantage of that time. So I have like 2 paint cans up here, a lot of supplies that I was using, rollers, caulk. I have essential oils, a screwdriver. There's a lot of dusting rags. My mom got these pretty flowers for Valentine's Day from my dad. And then the girls' waters are up here. My waters, like just pretty much everything. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just kind of trying to put everything away. And overall, the kitchen counters themselves were pretty clean.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
This is really funny because my mom kept thinking that she was FaceTiming herself, but when you answer a FaceTime, it says your name at the top, and then underneath it, it normally says connecting. So she just thought it was ringing and it was herself, but it was really my dad calling her. So I thought that was really funny. I was trying to explain to her that that's what was happening.
My wheels in motion, I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean, I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you, I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling.
Okay, so I got all this cleaned up. They're playing, doing their thing. All this is picked up, laundry room is clean. Most of that stuff is put away. And now that I cleaned everything, I'm going to repot a plant that I got, which will probably make a big mess. But let's go ahead and get that done. So I already have one snake plant. You may have seen it off to the side in my dining room, but this snake plant here I actually found for $9.99 at the local commissary that we go to at the military base. And this planter was actually at TJ Maxx. It was $16.99. This is a nice planter for that price that comes with the stand. They actually have similar ones at Walmart, but they are a lot smaller, and they're $12.99. And then they have a bigger one, but it's $30. So these are just really hard to come by with this style and the way that they look. I know Target, I don't even want to say how much those ones are. They're just a lot more, and I'm not willing to pay that. So if you guys are in the market for some vases or some really nice fake plants, TJ Maxx is killing it right now. So head to TJ Maxx, get yourself some vases for like your real plants, or get yourself some fake plants.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
I randomly get questions all the time about how I organize my daughter's drawers, because I do kind of have them really nicely organized, and I use the KonMari method where she like rolls them up, and it has worked so well. I've done it for both of my kids as long as they've been alive, and I just recently, a couple months ago, started doing it with my own clothes. If you guys want to see a video on how I organize them, or just an organization video of my kids' rooms and their toys and stuff, just let me know down in the comments. I will be having a video up hopefully sometime this month of me organizing their toys. I am just kind of sick of the amount of toys that they have and how they don't seem to play with anything. And if they do, it's like everywhere. So we're gonna kind of start like a rotation thing where I bring out a couple different toys ever so often. That way they play with them more.
My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun.
Last place that I'm going to be picking up tonight is my oldest daughter's bedroom. Normally, like I've said this before, she picks this up, but she's out there watching a movie with her mama who is visiting for the next month. So I'm going to go through and put all this stuff back, and I will be having a video soon that will be a toy rotation thing that we are starting, and this is the reason why. It's because it's a little out of control, and I just kind of want to contain it a little bit more. So let's clean this up and get everything done so I can finally just be done with cleaning. Comment down below and let me know if you have made it this far so far. If you did, thank you so much for supporting me and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I have so much fun connecting with you guys down in the comments, and I am so glad to be back at filming these videos for you guys. I did take a short break a little bit during the Christmas time, but I am full force ready to get back into this. And if you guys are interested, I do have a to-do printable. It's a free printable that I will have up on my blog, lifemadesimple.blog, and I will leave the link down below. It should be out in the next 2 weeks, hopefully either by the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I have it designed, I just need to figure out all the technical parts of getting it up onto my blog, and I will definitely let you guys know in a video or over in my community tab.
Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words.
This is my next challenge. This is my clothes. Not really sure how it got this bad. I normally don't even pile my clothes here, but somehow they're all here and in there. So yeah, I got a lot of laundry to do, and it is, I think, like 4 p.m., so I should probably start now so I have some clothes for tomorrow. Okay, so this is what the water looked like after cleaning my floor. Now, obviously, I have emptied this quite a few times while filming this video, but this was just the very end part. This was like our entryway and our hallway, which I didn't film cleaning because I feel like you get the gist. It's a little repetitive there, but this stuff really, really cleans it. It does come with a solution that you're supposed to put in there, and if you don't just use the solution, they say it voids your warranty, but I mean, don't tell anybody. I definitely put all kinds of stuff in there. I have put Arm & Hammer in there before when I used to buy that stuff. I showed you that I used the Aunt Fanny's and then mainly the Thieves Cleaner, and I've done vinegar before. But what I do to deep clean this, and if I don't feel like taking it apart, like, because you can take the roller out, you can take the little plastic part off in the beginning, like the really front part. What I do is I just get vinegar and hot water, fill the tank up in the back that has the solution, and then I put it in the tray. And what I do is I run it and I press the button so it just pretty much bubbles up and cleans the brush, the area. Like, hot water flows through there and just kind of breaks up any loose gunk, and then it just goes into the reservoir where you dump it. And I know I will probably have somebody comment down below, if they make it this far, about how gross it is to pour it down my sink. Yes, I know. It's gross, but I'm disinfecting my sink afterwards. I definitely don't just leave it. Like, I clean it with hot water, some Dawn soap, and this 7th generation disinfectant spray that I'm trying to get rid of because I'm not a huge fan of it. But I do clean my sink, don't worry. I don't just have a whole bunch of nasty stuff floating around in there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a ton of cleaning motivation and that you guys got something accomplished today while watching my video. If you guys like these types of videos with longer footage and just more deep cleaning and whatnot, please give it a thumbs down below and like and comment. And yes, I'm so excited to be back to YouTube. I cannot wait to make you guys a new video, and I will see you next week. Bye!